stating that it would be a danger to myself and others around me, and that if I went to Japan, at least if I went to prison, I would have a place to actually have food and not get ass raped in the showers. I remember this specifically being told me. He guised it as something like, if you go to Japan, you can do some, like, I'll be safe if I come to Japan. So I went. And like I said, the first time was when I was 19 years old, like permanently, right? But in 2000 in 2000 I had to go back to the US. So my permanent stay in Japan, like I came to Japan on a US passport at that time. And then I must have went home on my US passport to fight a DUI case that I had in Chula Vista, California, which I've spoken about before, and that is accurate. Now, the things that get fuzzy here is what I was doing for work. And when I came to Japan, my father owned quite a successful business, and it was located in Opera City Tower, his headquarters in Japan. As I've told before, that is the truth. However, what I was doing was trading brand name goods, at least to begin with. It was like a freelance, it was kind of freelance. I would take the overstock that my father's company would have, and I would go and sell it to other people, you know, because the margins are different, overstock versus non-overstock. And you guys have seen my employees or the people that worked with me on stream at one point or another. And I did this for several years. Along with, I had a friend, there was a chess mate that I used to play chess with, and we actually developed a company together, and it's not anywhere near as successful as I made it out to believe, or I made it out to seem. The guy ended up committing suicide in 2016, and I regretted, like I was kind of shocked. We sold the company. It's not a publicly listed company. We just sold the IP to the functions, right? And I haven't really spoken about that too in depth. I've generally said that it's a publicly traded company right now, and I don't want to discuss it. That's how I'll say it. But he passed away in June. What was it? I don't even. This is how bad or how terrible I was, or I am, I guess. His name was Mincho Petrovic. He was a math Olympiad, and he was drinking with me, and he was drinking whiskey, and I think I was snorting oxys or something. I don't even remember. And his wife contacts me, says that he passed away. After that, we sold certain segments of our company to another company that was doing what's called high frequency trading, or quants. We didn't know what it meant at the time. There was no like sophisticated terminology for it, but after that, I said I could take the PCs that I was using to actually do high frequency trading, along with the fast internet and shit that I have, and apply it to like live streaming and having a really good live stream. Of course, I was gaming like in between. I had nothing to do. I wasn't doing anything with my life anymore. I felt like I lost my purpose. No, this is open. I'm not trying to hide anything. And I'll make sure that you guys get a chance to question me and ask me whatever. But yeah, everything that I say is like a gross exaggeration or an exaggeration, I feel. Sometimes it's on point, or I'd like to think that it's on point, or sometimes I've straight up forgot and I replace what I forgot with what I think. And that's not accuracy, that's not truth. Much to my dismay, much to everyone's dismay, and I am sincerely sorry for doing that. I really apologize for doing that. So, I understand if you guys won't want to watch, but I want it to come clean. That's the only way. There's a clean slate. And I got into this world of internet, right? And I had no clue how to do it. I had no clue how to interact with people online. And I think this is the simple reason why I have like terrible examples and beautiful examples of relationships that I had. I think I could be conniving, but at the same time very helpful and very kind to people. But for these particular people that I'm going to speak about, I was conniving in most cases. I was fed the information that I had received. No, that's I don't even want to mention. The accusation that I had put upon Riley were unfounded and unjustified. That's all. The fact that I had called him a scammer in DMs. I was angry at him because I get angry at people from time to time. And I'm in the wrong for that. So, Riley, I sincerely apologize to you. Unfound, baseless accusations. And these are, Ron Mailer, I'm talking about people that I regularly interact with. It matters because the truth needs to be out. I want to stream as a fully truthful streamer, as nothing is left unaccountable. That's why I'm doing this. It has to be said. It has to be done. It's like, it's such a burden, right? I have to. I have to let it all out. They were baseless accusations. That's as simple as that. Hot Bobby. Me and you had some really good times with our PC. And trust me, it's not the end of what I need to speak about Riley with. Andy might be willing to come in and ask me questions, dig deep, so I'm not hiding shit. Hot Bobby, we had some good times together. I considered him a very close friend. And I don't know what happened with that. I think I made him hate other people. Even though I constantly advocate for not hating other people. So I'm a hypocrite in that sense. I didn't say that you should hate this, and this, but I think I made him hate people. And for that, I apologize. It wasn't my intention. We had some good times doing, setting up PC stuff. The stream looks beautiful. And we worked together many, many sleepless nights. And, I had the hardware and he had the software, or he had the software knowledge, and he's a good person for that. He's a good guy, in my opinion. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. Whether that feeling is mutual or not is irrelevant. In my opinion, Hot Bobby is a good person. And you guys should treat him as such. So sorry to hear about my divorce. What? Anyways, let me get to the next person. My brother Lou. He's pissed off at me, but that doesn't matter. I don't know how much I should divulge, but I sincerely apologize for terrorizing you as a child. To the point where I don't think it ever recovered. And sorry for being a douchebag now. That's my brother. My brother Lou is one of my moderators. Yeah. I'm really sorry. If it's any consolation to you, but feel free to reach out and I'll make everything right. You can share it everywhere. There's nothing for me to hide here. I apologize to my aunt that lives in Sangubashi that I stated that if she had moved out, that apartment could be mine. I'm sorry to her for that. I didn't mean to do what I did. And if people don't know what it is, it should stay that way. Is there any questions that you guys want to ask?